Starting
Alrighty.
recording. Starting stream. I'm gonna mute both. And activate mics. There you go. We're live.
Hi guys. So we have been gone for 5 days. Got a lot going on, and we're just gonna kind of chat, catch up with each other. I went to Ohio for
I'm still
Easter.
stuck here.
Josh is still stuck there. And we're just gonna kind of talk about that. But before, we're just gonna enjoy our conversations. I have
Do
to
I
tell
can
you, I don't know. Did mom and dad tell you what happened at the hotel for me?
No.
Oh my God. There was a fire.
There's a fire at the hotel?
Literal fire. No joke. There was a fire. So some idiot employee, it was a staff member too, in one of the back offices, lit a cigarette and put it out on the wall and it caught fire. So I
Where
was
the fuck
getting
were
out.
you? Motel 6?
No, we were at a DoubleTree in Hilton.
You were at a Hilton.
I was at a Hilton.
And somebody lit the Hilton on fire with a
Well,
cigarette.
it wasn't a big fire, okay? It didn't
It's
affect our
still a
room.
fire.
It's still a fire. So we had to go out, and of course, my daughter is like, I'm going to tell you what, everybody thought she was a well-behaved baby because she didn't react whatsoever to the alarms and the sirens and the blinking lights at all. She thought it was great that she got to see everybody in the hotel. We had to evacuate at 7:30, and we were not allowed back into our room to go to bed until 10:30. Do you know how cranky she was?
Very.
Oh my God.
Know how cranky I would be? Very.
I was
I
so
would be
cranky.
pissed.
I was so pissed. Oh my gosh. And they weren't giving us any information. Everyone kept going up to the desk and asking. You could see the receptions being really upset and really like freaking out. But holy shit. Holy shit.
That's stupid. Honestly.
But yeah. But anyway. And then, okay. So driving back, I had to, for the last hour of the drive, repeat the same 4 songs of Encanto for an hour. You know how long the 4 songs last in total?
20 minutes.
You're right on the money. So I had to listen to the same 4 songs 4 times in a row with no stop and you had to sing to it because if you didn't sing to it, she would get pissed off. She was so tired. So
Um,
tired.
I got a compliment on my car today. That was nice.
Your car is awesome. So yeah.
I had the top down. I was doing some business stuff for work, and some guy pulled up beside me, and he did like he rolled down his window. I don't know why he did this. I had the top down. I had the top down, all windows down, and he did this. Like,
He's like, roll down your. Was your music up loud?
oh, very, very
Okay,
loud.
maybe he meant your music and he just.
Turn it down.
Yeah.
But I turned down the music, and he's like, "Cool car, bro. Where'd you get it?" I'm like, "A dealership?"
A dealership?
I
What do you
don't
mean?
know.
Where did I get it? I don't remember these things.
I got it at a Honda dealership. And then he's like, "Are you able to afford that by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah." "What do you do for work?" "I'm a loan shark." He's like, "Ah, that makes a lot of sense." At that point, I just kind of turned up my radio and left because I was at a stoplight. I'm like,
I don't
seems
want to
like a
talk to you,
weird
dude.
conversation.
So I heard our brother met with his new roommate now and
Mhm.
talking finances. So
I
everything's
got
official.
I got no context on that, by the way. He just said he was gonna go do it, and then he did it. I'm like, okay,
I
nothing
mean,
afterwards.
you guys already decided that you were
Well,
gonna.
he decided, or I could decide anything.
I thought you had already decided to move down here. No.
That was beforehand. I
Oh
I kind of just got thrown into it, left going. The only choice I have is to move down there.
well, like I mean that's kind of how it happened with when I moved out from him. That was the only choice.
So I didn't really get a choice in that matter. I honestly thought we were going to extend it another year so I could like get finances up and everything.
Hmm.
But looks like it's
Now you
immediately going
have
to be
4 months.
us moving. Yeah, I have 4 months to get prepared to move.
Well, we have trucks, we have
I need
trailers.
boxes.
You need boxes. You know a really good place to get
Boxes.
boxes
Hmm.
without having to pay for them?
Hmm.
Go to grocery store at the end of the night and ask for any of their boxes. There's ways to get boxes
Oh, I
without
can get
having to pay
boxes.
for
That's easy. And like at Lowe's, they're like 50 cents a piece.
them. Really?
It's literally
That's
nothing.
cheap. Yeah.
Which
And
is
you really
fine.
don't need that many boxes.
No,
But on the bright side, I get my recliner
I
tomorrow, so
I
now I
have
have 3 places to sit.
I literally have a stack of boxes over here. I'm ready to go.
Wait. We gotta do the clapping.
That does not sound like clapping at
I
all.
know.
So bad.
It's because I think this thing is from Japan. So that's why it
It
doesn't
plays
sound like it's
everything
clapping.
backwards.
But anyway, yeah, it's been and then today I am just so tired. Like I woke up this morning, I'm like, my body hurts. I don't
Today
want
was supposed to be my day off of work, but
to you went into
I
work anyway.
so I took off Friday, and the plan was for me to come in Monday early. I
Okay.
overslept, so I came
Uh-oh.
I came into work on time, not early. Um,
Well, at
and
least you didn't come in late.
no, I didn't come in late. But I showed up. I was supposed to come in at 8 o'clock, not 9:30. Um, with the time schedule and everything. My original time was 9:30.
Hmm.
I showed up at 9:30. Um, and for that reason, that I did that. Um, so my work is weird. Fridays and Mondays, it's 9 to 7.
Yeah.
I left 2 hours early from Friday, and I was gonna make that up doing it Monday. Um, and I got talking with my GM about it. I'm like, hey, why don't I just come in tomorrow, catch up on my hours? How many hours do I need to catch up? Like, oh, you only need to catch up 2 hours. I'm like, well, that's a waste of time. Honestly, it's a waste of time for everybody. Um, I honestly just going in for 2 hours is waste because it takes me
Uh,
literally an hour just to go to the bank.
and
So
you have
going
to
in
do the
for
thing.
two
An
hours
hour.
is nothing. So I'm like, how about we do this? Because at this point it was already reaching 5 o'clock, which is the time I took off Friday, 5 to 7, 5 to 7 again. So I'm like, how about we do this? I'll leave right now. Go home at 5 o'clock,
Hmm.
and tomorrow I'll come in for 4 hours. It's like that actually works perfectly. You can do that because 2 hours again is a waste of time. I'm like, let me do 4 hours, so I don't go over schedule and I stay where I'm supposed to be because I can't have overtime. Um, I was honestly, I was thinking about going in at 8 o'clock and getting off like getting off at 12. I didn't
Hmm.
do that. I went on in at 12 and got off at 4 because I honestly didn't feel like getting up out of bed. I literally woke up in time to go because he is a herd of elephants when he wakes up.
Yep. Oh, I know it.
And I woke up in time. And when I woke up, firstly, he actually entered my room, even though I told him, like, hey, I'm not going to work. Like, no. He came in my room. He's like, hey, it's 8 o'clock. Come on. Fuck no. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I don't want to do it anymore.
So I lay down in bed and I just literally sat here on TikTok till my time came to get dressed and go. So from 8 o'clock to 11:30 ish, I was sitting in bed not doing anything.
Ouch. I have to tell you about my experience with this freaking furniture company. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the salesperson texted me. How that's so like inappropriate, but whatever. He texted
Like
me.
off personal phone?
I don't know if it was personal or not, but he texted me and he all he said was his name and I need your address. I'm like, I don't, and I didn't have the number saved. I'm like, I don't freaking know you. I said, is this the furniture company? Are we still okay to drop off on Wednesday? And he goes, I just need to confirm, I need directions to your house. So I gave him my address and said, are we still confirming for Wednesday? Never answered me. Like, okay. So I called up there and they're like, oh, he's on the phone with another customer. We'll give you a call back. That was at 12. At 5, someone called me from the store wanting to confirm my address again. I'm like, what are
Kind
you
of weird.
people? Are you people high or something?
Seems kind of weird.
Like, seriously? So they're supposed to be here tomorrow to drop off my recliner.
Well, you get a recliner.
Yeah. So that would be good. And the recliner is probably almost as big as the love seat recliner I have right now. But it's just one. Two people can fit on the recliner.
Or two people going to? No.
No. No, that's gonna be my reading the recliner, and I'm just gonna lay on it like
Sideways.
Like Cleopatra. Have you ever seen those like pictures where she was like, "Oh, that's what I'm gonna do." But
it,
holy
that seems
shit,
kind of weird.
it's just been in like a literal. So I got home. I actually unpacked. Like I freaking unpacked, dude. Have I? I've never unpacked.
You unpacked. I need to pack.
I'll have to come up and help you. Oh. Speaking of the 28th, I will be up to spend the night or wait for my friend. I have a high school reunion I'm going to that
Mm-hmm.
next day, and the friend I'm staying with is getting back from Houston that night, the Friday night at 8 p.m. So it's kind of iffy if I'm going to spend the night with her or if I'm going to stay with you guys. So
Okay.
just so you know.
Well, either way,
No,
we're welcome
I
here.
I told mom and dad I'm just gonna stay up there and like, have you told your brothers yet? No. Like, are you gonna tell your brothers? I'm like, probably tonight on my stream. He goes, what do you mean probably? I'm like, dude, I could literally just show up and I'd be fine.
Don't care.
Like, so but I definitely know Saturday until Monday I will be in Arnold with her.
Alrighty.
But I'm super excited about that. I haven't seen any classmates in forever.
I'm honestly
And
just
so
waiting for like years to go by and get a letter in the mail. Hey, it's our 10-year reunion. Am I that old?
I didn't. I didn't even know it was our 5 year reunion. Like I was living in mom and dad's house in Ohio, and they had their 5 year reunion in October at a bar, and didn't tell hardly anybody. I'm just sitting here like, what the hell happened? Why wasn't I a part of this?
I will probably never get that. I'm gonna be honest, I will never get that.
I thought I heard Harley.
Nobody, the people I knew in school were almost like the outcast of the school. Like nobody wanted to talk to them.
See, I was. It was different for me. I was well known. Like people knew who I was. So I was not until my falling out with my friend. You know who I'm talking about.
Uh,
Yeah. Until my falling out with her, I was pretty well known. I mean, I wasn't like the socialist social butterfly, but whatever. I wasn't mean or anything.
I have never once been the social butterfly. I'm a social butterfly. I know that. I can go to random things and make friends with trees. That's fine. In high
Three
school,
saplings.
in high
One sap.
school, I was not social.
Mm.
Talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody because honestly, half the people there pissed me off.
We have one sapling watching, but
We do.
they're just being a creeper right now.
Watch it begin. He's always a creeper.
Yeah, I need to go. I need to go out again. That was a lot of fun. I'm super excited about the reunion, though.
I got actually got a message that I forgot to respond to. I'll do that later. Um,
You're
it's,
going to forget.
I, I'm going to forget again.
What was the message?
Apparently they're wanting to go back out to that place Saturday.
This coming Saturday?
Yeah. I don't know, and they want me to be
Oh,
the DD,
I wish I could come.
but I don't know if I'm going to for the reason that I may have plans. I don't know.
Ooh, where are
It's
you
not a
going?
woo moment. Not a woo
Oh, what are you doing?
moment.
What are you doing? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
So
Tell me.
I
Tell me.
know Friday, this upcoming Friday, I'm going to a bar, to hang out with Kevin
Hmm.
because I haven't seen Kevin in a couple months. Hell, I won't talk to him. Um, and then Saturday, I think I'm hanging out with a friend. I don't know what we're doing, nor do I know where we're going.
Oh, I was gonna say I'd like to go again, but I don't have any way to get up there right now.
But yeah,
I have
it's
to
just
wait.
kind of left and right.
Wish I had a way, but I don't. I come up because this weekend it was like full on bug full all the time, and I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. But on the other hand, I really don't want to drive anymore. I'm done. Like I don't. I don't want to be in a car. Nothing. I got so sick up there.
I I'm gonna be honest. Every time I go up to Ohio, even though I've been there before and we lived there for 3 years. Remember the first time we went up there? Well, me, mom, and dad went up there,
Yeah.
and we came home, and I was like deathly ill.
Yeah.
Every single time I go up there, I'm sick.
I got so sick. Like I know I was eating junk food, but I tried to not eat such bad food. I woke up nauseous every morning, and I felt sick. It was so bad. I'm
It,
just like I don't want to be alive right now. Please shoot me now.
I
Spare
honestly,
me.
every time I go up there, I have to plan out the entire week being up there for the reason that I know for a fact the first 2 days I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like going.
Uh, please stop. The hotel was nice despite the fire. Like it was pretty good. So that was a plus.
At least you
I
didn't get
bought
the hotel I got. I did plan poorly, and I went to a Motel 6.
they're not bad. I was at Hilton. Look, I got a deal at the Hilton. You know how normally their rooms are like $100 to $120 a night?
Mm-hmm.
I got it for 60 a night.
That's good.
I
That's
had
really
some
good.
taxes and fees and it all came out to around $465
That's not bad
for
at all.
5 days. I know.
The
But you
Motel
have to watch out
6.
because you have to watch out at the Hilton, at least the one we went to, they charge you $100 convenience fee. And what that is they put $100 on your account. So if you charge anything to the room, they'll take it out of that convenience fee.
And if it's anything more than $100, then that's you're just paying more.
Yeah, you're just paying for more. Luckily, we didn't use any convenience fees, so it should be fine.
You know, I don't use apps. I use nothing in hotel rooms. I don't
Hmm.
touch shit.
Well, I touched the small little bottles of stuff because those are gifts, but in the coffee, but anything other than that, I don't really. They didn't really have anything in there for that.
I the Motel 6 I went to, the mattress was literally almost like he put a piece of cardboard on concrete and laid
Hmm.
on
My
it.
mattress was so freaking soft, and the pillows were so soft. I'm like, oh my god, this
Oh,
is
don't even
heaven.
get me started on the pillows. The Hilton is great. If I ever go to a hotel again, it's gonna be Hilton. It's never gonna be Motel 6 again. For the reason
Yeah.
that when the bed was terrible. Second, the smell of the room was absolutely horrible. It kind of smelled. You remember Great Grandpa's old house?
Yeah.
How kind of bad it smelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that and times about three in that
Ugh.
small little room.
Uh-uh.
And then
Yeah, I
on
got like
top of
a
that, when I woke up in the morning, this is why I left and went to a different hotel. When I woke up in the morning, I flipped the pillow over because I was like making beds and what you do sometimes you flip the pillow. There's blood all over the backside of the pillow.
ew,
Mm-hmm.
so gross.
And I didn't know it. So I changed hotels. I asked for a full refund and they gave it to me. But I changed hotels immediately, went to a Hilton.
Well, that's good.
I was planning on staying 2 weeks, but the Hilton is a lot more expensive. I could only stay
Oh
for a
yeah.
week.
Oh yeah. The Hilton's definitely, but it's like it. Hotels are one of those things where if you want to go cheap, you can, but you're gonna have consequences to it.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of those consequences usually is safety. So how much do you value your safety is how I take
I'm stupid. I bring loaded firearms. That's my safety.
it. Well, I didn't bring a oh my gosh. I didn't bring a loaded firearm. I didn't. So but they had a pool there. That's the whole reason we went there because they had a pool.
I would like to get in the pool right now.
I love it
Absolutely
was
love
so much fun. It was so warm today.
it. Mm-hmm.
I
Well, I
love
had the
it
top
so
down.
good.
I was cruising, top
I wish
down and
I
everything.
that would have been awesome. Like I said, I got up this morning and I like felt my hair and I'm like, man, I feel gross and greasy and ugh. But she had already woken up, so I'm like, now I have to wait until she takes a nap for me to like go take a shower. And after I took a shower, I texted Caitlin. I texted my best friend. I'm like, I feel so much better. I feel like a human again. Let me tell you, I have never fallen asleep faster than when I did last night. I was oh out.
Dating. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll look good.
Just get rid of a little bit.
Start fresh.
Start fresh. Start over. Because summer's coming around. You gotta.
Yeah, shave it off.
Shave it off and restart.
Yeah. Ah, I'm gonna dye my hair black.
Dye it black.
Yep.
Oh, so you're gonna go around what I am right
So your hair is not black, it's
now.
brown.
Brown.
Mine's gonna go black. Black.
My hair is brown. My beard is brown, white, and like blonde.
Yeah, you have like gray hair, like holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I got gray hair.
Oh my gosh, I'm still on Ohio time. It's like 9 o'clock right now in Ohio, and I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Like I gotta force myself to stay awake until at least 9 o'clock our time. Because that's when I go to bed. Like as soon as we end the stream, I literally get in my night clothes and I turn off all my lights and I go to sleep.
I
Well,
stay up
sleep
for a
is
couple more
relative.
hours.
Sleep is relative. Sometimes I just doom scroll on my phone.
That honestly, that's what I was doing not too long ago.
uh,
I got home at 5. Had nothing better to do.
nothing better to do. Might as well doom scroll. But anyway, it was crazy. She is still like passed out. It's 75 degrees in her room. I don't know if I'm okay with that.
Right down.
I don't know. I well the AC's on it. I think Dad turned on the AC. I can feel it through the vent. So, and she has her fan pointed right to her.
Chew it. Okay.
Yeah, I think her because there's a temperature reader on the so her camera's right here and the cord. There's a temperature reader at the bottom of the room. So I'm thinking it's just reading a little weird. Because I walked in
Possibly.
her room and it said it was 75, and I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty comfortable.
So I'm gonna run something by you real fast. Tell me if it makes
Do it.
sense.
Okay.
So store standards. This is my work again.
Okay.
Store standards.
Thanks for
They want
clarifying that.
us. Shut up. You brought up temperature. I'm bringing this up.
No, no,
Um.
no, no, no. I'm actually genuinely saying thank you for clarifying that because I may not have made that jump. I may have been like, wait, what's going on here? Go
So
on.
at work, we have a store standard sheet, which is basically everything the store has to be up to date on or has to have.
Okay.
For winter, the temperature in the store has to be anywhere from 70 to 72. Winter.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. Summer, the temperature inside the store has to be anywhere from 72 to 75.
Are you sure they didn't get those mixed up?
Nope. That's exactly what they said.
Did you clarify? Like, this doesn't
Yep.
sound right.
Yep. That's exactly what they want.
I'm gonna sweat my balls off.
I
I had them. I
I
obviously
honestly,
don't.
it doesn't make sense at all to me. I would be thinking like 68 to 70, not
Hmm
72 to 75.
Speaking of balls, I got my first community violation on TikTok.
For what?
I saw a video of this transgender person, and this person was saying that they are braver than the United States military for coming out as transgender. They are braver than the people who get shot at defending their
Okay.
right to be a
Here's where I'm
dumbass.
going to stop you. Here's where I'm going to stop you.
Sorry, I know we can't get into that. Sorry.
Can't get into that.
Well, it's not. It's
Guidelines.
not. But it's not. It's not political. But anyway,
Guidelines. Twitch
alrighty.
guidelines. We
I'll
can't get
stop
into
talking
that.
now. I'll stop talking now. Can we talk about the fact that I'm not going to say it, but there are so many guidelines now.
Oh, easily.
Like, can we just take a minute and see how many freaking guidelines are being put on for free speech? It is literally in our fucking first fucking amendment. First one is the right to free speech. And a lot of people don't understand. free
The right
speech.
of the
So a lot of
people.
people don't, if you actually look it up, is the right of free speech, the right to assembly, and the right to and against religion. So you have the right to and to not practice a religion. And I heard I was again TikTok. I heard someone was like telling people that defense lawyers are the bottom scraping of the barrel in like morality, but do people not realize that everybody has the right to be defended? Somebody has to do that job.
The First Amendment provides the Congress make no laws respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting its free exercise. It protects freedom of speech, the press, assembly, and the right to petition the government for uh, redress for grievances.
Mm-hmm. So the right to and the right to not practice a religion.
Yep,
I feel like I've read the Constitution. I've read it front to
I
back.
got a book over
Yeah,
there. I'm actually gonna
and
grab it.
good. We can have a Constitution discussion. That's not political because it's. I mean, it's not political because it's literally our law. It's literally the letter of law. And do you know what else I find really annoying? When
It
people
was
are like,
Constitution.
"Oh, yeah," it's like, "Oh, they come across, they don't do the law, they don't do the law." Well, yeah, they do, or they follow this abstract law that's in law, but it's still in law. If you don't like it, petition your government, as is your First Amendment right to change that law. But until it's changed, the law is the law is the law. Whether it's unfair or not is not up for debate. Change it if you don't like it.
Bill of Rights. 45.
We can't discuss the Second Amendment, but what about the third one?
Uh, why can't we discuss second?
Isn't that community guidelines?
No.
So you're telling me I can't say that a certain person is a dumbass, but we can talk all about the Second Amendment, right? Where has our lives gone?
First
Where?
Amendment. Freedom of religion, speech, and the press. Rights of assembly and petition.
Mm-hmm.
Second Amendment. Right to bear arms.
Yep.
Third
Now,
Amendment.
wait. Is
Housing
that
of
all it says
soldiers.
for the right to bear arms? Is that the third one?
No.
That's all it says?
A well regulated militia being necessary to secure. Oh my god, I can barely read this.
Here,
Being
how about you
necessary to the security of a free state, the right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
people? Let's focus on that. People.
People. We are not
Look
talking
at if
about the
you
government.
Yeah, look at the entire Constitution. When it refers to our rights as people, it states people. When it refers to the rights of a government, it refers to that specific branch of government. So I don't understand why there is such a big, like, oh, this was written so long ago. It doesn't make sense. No, no.
Um, Third Amendment, housing of soldiers. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time
Yeah.
of war, but in manner of prescribed by law.
So no soldier can be like, yo, I'm here. Feed me, clothe me, let me sleep in your bed.
Yeah. Um,
I love how this kind
Fourth
of turned into
Amendment,
like a class.
search and arrest warrants.
Welcome to government class, my friends.
Fifth Amendment, rights in criminal cases.
Yep.
Sixth Amendment, right to a fair trial.
That's the Sixth Amendment. Look, the Sixth Amendment is what people have. It is what they were talking about. A right to a fair and speedy trial, right?
Mhm.
That's what it says. I
In all
hate that people.
criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial.
Yep.
It's the first words out of it.
Speedy and public. Public.
7, right in civil cases.
Mm-hmm.
8, bails, fines, and punishment.
Mm-hmm.
9th, right to retain rights retained by the people.
Mm-hmm.
10th, powers retained by the state and the people.
So again, they're referring to the state, not the government,
The
not the
states.
federal government, but the individual states.
The power not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people.
Exactly. It does not say to the federal government. I think it really shows how far we've fallen when we're debating on words used. It's pretty clear when the Constitution is referring to the people, the general public, it says people. When it refers to the state government, it says state. When it refers to the federal government, it says federal government. So,
Um, 11, lawsuits against states.
yeah.
12, election of president and vice president.
Ooh, did you hear about everything going down with our current
App,
president? The
app, app, political. App.
No, never mind. Sorry, I almost broke our own rule.
um,
Well, it's not. No, it's not political because it got introduced. So I'm not going to bring it. I just want to say what happened.
all right.
Someone introduced articles of impeachment, 2 articles of impeachment. I think within this last week. You should look up that up in the Constitution, and it goes with what we're saying.
Mhm.
It's a law. So I'm not going into the politics of it or why they were brought up. Just simply that it was brought up. So why don't you look up the articles of impeachment?
I will in a minute. I'm gonna
Okay.
get through the amendments.
Okay.
13, abolish of salary. 14, civil rights.
Mm-hmm.
15,
Why
black suffrage.
don't you read that one?
Uh, the 15th Amendment was proposed on February 26, 1869, and ratified on February 13th, 1870.
Mm-hmm.
First section, the right of.
Do you want me to read it?
No. The right of civilians of the United States shall to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any states on account of race, color, or previous conditions of servitude. Second section.
So if you were a slave, you can now not. If you were one, you can still vote.
Yeah. Second section. The Congress shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation.
Mm-hmm.
16th is income taxes.
Oh,
17th,
goody.
direct election of senators.
That needs to be changed. If anything, that needs to be changed.
18th, abortion of liquor. 19th, women's suffrage.
Yes, you're the 19th Amendment women's suffrage.
20th, terms of president and Congress. 21st, repeal of prohibition. That would be for alcohol.
Let us have our booze.
um, 22nd, limitation of presidents to 2 terms.
You want, do you know why that was enacted?
Because we had a president that did 4.
Yeah.
Um, 23rd, suffrage in the District of Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
24th, poll tax. 25th, President, Disability, and Succession.
Yep.
26th, Suffrage for 18-year-olds. Actually, I want to read this one. The
Okay.
26th Amendment was proposed on March 23rd, 1971, and ratified in July 1st, 1971. First section, the right of citizens of the United States who are 18 years of age or older shall vote to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of age. Section. The Congress shall have power to enforce this article with appropriate legislation.
Basically giving 18 when you turn 18
18-year-olds the power to vote.
See, so I have a thing to say about that. So at 18 you can vote for your leaders, but you can't drink alcohol. And at 18 you can enlist in the army and get shot at. But you can't drink until 21.
Or smoke.
Well, no, you can smoke at 21.
Nope, not anymore.
Really? I thought that
Yeah,
was just vaping.
no, that's everything. You have to be 21 years of age to smoke or vape.
Like, serious. Okay, so my question is, why not make it the same age? Either you need to go up, or everything needs to be brought to 18. Either you're a legal adult at 18, or you're not. Make everything the same. Now, I would honestly be for raising the legal drinking age and the enlistment age. Do you know why they're so low? I mean, not the voting age and the enlistment age. Do you want to know why they're so low? Because our when everything was made, people were dying at 40. So you were old if you were 40. You'd lived a full life. So they made things, I know, right? They made things less.
If that were true, I'm already halfway through my life at this point.
Dude,
Say,
don't I'm 26, don't even go there. But but because everyone died so young, they wanted to make sure they had people to enlist into the military because we were in war times. So they figured, let's go make it 18. I think honestly, everything should be 21. I don't think you can make I honestly, even looking back at myself, I don't think I should have been able to make the decisions I made at 18. I honestly think that it should be 21 for you to be considered a legal adult. That's just my opinion. Man, they have the AC up really high. It's cold in here. It's cold in here. There must be something in the atmosphere. I said, oh, oh. Ice, 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 ice. Come on, please. Oh, hey, Joshua. I have something to tell you.
what's up?
I need you to look me in the eye. I lost the game.
No. No.
Everybody on YouTube is gonna get like 44 minutes into our stream. You know what that is, right? Like, I know how to bring Timothy into the room. You have to tell him.
Depends on if he answers. I knocked on the wall. I'm not gonna. Again.
It's not
I'm
my
honestly
fault.
just trying to find impeachment.
I'm gonna do it to everybody on my phone tonight. I'm gonna send them a text message. That's so mean, but it's gonna be so freaking funny. So, do you ever get into these moods where you just want to like cause absolute mayhem? That's kind of what I want. I want to cause chaos right now. And the only thing stopping me is the fact I'm using my phone for the stream.
32, 31, 32.
40, 59,
There's stuff in here about impeachment, but I can't.
24. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling
32.
22. Come on. You don't know Taylor Swift.
Article 2, Section 4.
Oh, you're looking at something. What are you looking at?
Impeachment.
Oh, yeah, I told you to do that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. The president or vice president and all civilian officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for conviction of treason, bribery, or other higher crimes and misdemeanors.
Or lying under oath. Would you like to know why President
Nope.
Clinton was?
Nope. Oh, Clinton. Go for it. It's past
Would
president.
you like?
Nobody cares.
Yeah. Would you like to know why President Clinton was impeached?
Why?
Why do you think he was first?
No idea.
Okay, so there was a whole scheme with Monica Lewinsky, and he lied under oath. That was the only thing. He didn't get impeached because he cheated on his wife. He got impeached because he lied under oath. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he got impeached because he cheated on his wife." No, that we don't. No one gives a shit. He got
Nobody
impeached
cares.
because he lied, and he got impeached because he lied about it. You keep like flagging me on this stuff, but I'm just like stating the law.
Hey, look, the 6 founding fathers: George Washington,
Ooh.
James Madison.
Oh wait. I have a funny thing about Lincoln.
I haven't even got the Lincoln.
He wasn't in there. I have a
I
funny thing
know.
about Lincoln.
John Adams.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
Benjamin
You
Franklin.
ready? Okay, I'm
Alexander
gonna say
Hamilton.
your. So you know how Illinois is like cannabis friendly,
Mm-hmm.
and they have that store.
Mm-hmm.
I saw I saw a poster driving home yesterday, and it had Abraham Lincoln, and it said, "Honestly, okay, this was in Effingham, Illinois. Okay, ready? Honestly, it's effing legal." It was in Effingham, Illinois. That's the whole
Do you know
most
what's weird?
hilarious thing.
So,
You?
yes, Lincoln is from Illinois. He's
Yes.
from Illinois. His own state went against him when he went for office.
Yeah, because he introduced freeing the slaves, and Illinois is in the north. You want to know something?
Opposite.
He went for freeing the slaves, and Illinois is in the north.
The North wanted free slaves. The South didn't want free.
That's right. I don't know. Maybe they're
Which
stupid.
actually, in terms, there's actually a fun fact about that. Not fun fact, but a
But
fact about that. The North and the South had an agreement that the South would free slaves after, I believe it was like 4 years.
mm-hmm,
They would like free all slaves, be done with it.
mm-hmm.
But the North didn't think that that was like after a year, they're like, oh, we're done with this. And they started fighting, saying that
Yeah,
you should free the slaves now. Which I agree with, free the slaves. But they did have an original agreement
yeah.
on it.
You want to know
And we
something?
still went to a civil war.
Okay, so I'm not going to bring up. So you know how you were taught in school that the North was Democrat and the South was Republican,
No,
and how there was a shift in the Democrats are Republicans or Republicans are Democrats.
no.
Okay, so usually taught in school, it's taught that there was a political shift and the everything that the Republicans believed in are actually Democrats now, and everything that Democrats believed in are actually Republicans now. That is false. There was a shift, but it was the places stayed the same, the beliefs stayed the same, but it was a regional shift. So everybody in the South became Republicans, and everybody in the North became Democrats. And they still had the same values. There was no shift in that. A lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, well, Republicans didn't want to free the slaves," but in reality, there was no shift. It was a regional shift, not a political shift. Isn't that crazy?
I
It's like
guess.
it's like the have you ever played the train game where like you whisper a phrase into somebody's ear and
Telephone?
they have yeah, telephone. It was called the train game when I was little. God, I'm so old.
How is the train?
It's called
I've
telephone
never
now.
heard it even announced as a train game.
Okay, it was. Don't make me feel any older than I am, okay?
I've always known it as telephone.
It's amazing how facts get twisted because of
Easily.
the game telephone. Because everything was
Easily.
a word of mouth. You have to like really dig to find any of these facts either, too, which is really weird.
Fun fact. Completely off topic.
I
Fun fact.
also I also love how this turned into like, let's read our constitution.
I had a book, okay? Um,
Okay. I mean, we're at 51 minutes, so we're good.
yeah. So, do you know what's funny? You know how
What
Tim always said that he would never get a Ford? Like,
would
he
never
would,
get a Ford?
yeah, a car, the Ford car.
Yeah,
He would never get a Ford, and he would always stick with, like, Volkswagen.
yeah.
He's wanting to trade his Volkswagen in for a Ford Explorer.
He told me that. He said because he's 6'2" and it's cramping his style.
It's
Oh. He actually said he's 6'2" and it's just cramped in there. But I went for cramping his style because it just seemed more funny.
I'm 6 foot, and I do not feel cramped at all in mine.
Well, that's because the coolness of your car just says screw you. And you're
So
not gonna
nice.
it's so nice. I want a Jeep Renegade.
I want to upgrade my Mustang. I want to get a different kind of Mustang. I want to go in. I want to trade it. I want to get a um, probably a GT 500.
Mustang. Ooh.
I want to get something fast and bad.
Ooh.
Why is
How
my
many
screen
freaking
glitching?
cars?
Stop it,
Yeah. How did how many cars does Barry have?
Barry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's got his Veloster. He's got his Explorer. He has his GT 500,
Mm-hmm. And the one we rode in.
and he has that was the Veloster.
I don't know car names, obviously.
Um, I call it the orange tangerine. Um, Small little thing. Anyways, he's also got his Ford Lightning,
Mm-hmm.
older model, so it's stick shift. I believe that's it for his cars. And then his motorcycles, he has a Ninja 350, a CBR. I don't know the full model of it. I know it's a CBR, and he has a Honda Grom.
Interesting.
All right,
I
doing a weird glitchy thing over here. I don't know why.
well, we are at 54 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it.
You're calling it?
I'm calling it. It has been great seeing everybody. I know we only have one viewer today, but we will get back to our regular scheduled streams now that
Hopefully.
I don't have to be in Ohio and yeah,
I may be, depending on how it goes, I may be canceling Friday.
that's fine.
Just for the reason I am going out to a bar. 7 o'clock.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe we can pre-record something and post it on Friday.
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Alrighty, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Even if we have to cancel, it's not like we have a huge following right
Alrighty, guys.
now. Alrighty,
We will
bye.
catch you later. Goodbye.